The Iowa Utilities Board held the first of its meetings to discuss and receive comments on the proposed Alliant energy electric rate increase Tuesday night in Ottumwa. The meeting took place at Ottumwa's Bridgeview Center, where numerous electric customers spoke against the proposed rate increase. Joel Schmidt, a vice president with Alliant Energy, says the meeting was the first of 8 to be held across the state of Iowa.
This is part of the Iowa Utility Board's rate review process. As a public utility company, if we want to adjust rates for customers, we go through a process with the Iowa Utilities Board so they can have a transparent review process.
Schmidt says the proposed 12.5% increase is the first in several years for the utility.
We haven't had a base rate request or an increase for 6 years. And as you know, a lot changes in 6 years. We've got a very large distribution system, or how we deliver energy to your homes and factories in industry. So there's really 2 components that drive this case, and they're both about investments we've been making on behalf of customers.
The Wapello County Board of Supervisors passed a resolution Tuesday morning opposing the proposed increase.
The biggest thing we're looking at here is a 12.5% increase. I am a member of the Wapello County Board of Supervisors, and we are not remaining neutral on this. We are in opposition of this rate increase for very obvious reasons. The building we're standing in right now, with several cuts over the last few years, I believe a $25,000 cut in operating expenses this year in the budget. This building alone, with the increase being passed, will cost about $12,000 to $15,000 more a year just to operate.
Former County Supervisor Steve Siegel suggests that electric rates are already too high.
I have a hoarding problem sometimes. I've kept all my electric bills for the last 25 years. So we've seen a 235% increase in our unit cost. Rate of inflation over that time has been 38%. Something doesn't add up. So I would suggest, rather than reducing the rate increase, you should reduce your rate. Thank you.
Leah Morrissey, owner of a downtown bakery, says she contemplated bankruptcy when Alliant shut off her electricity last July.
For example, at the beginning of the year, my electric bill was $780.79. And that month, my business only made $2,600, and after my other expenses of $2,000, that leaves me a negative amount for the $780 bill. And this isn't a one-time occurrence. Last year, I fell behind on payments, and my electricity was shut off at the end of July. And of course, I can't run a business without electricity. Struggling in these terms means I had to get rid of my employees, I had to shorten my hours, and I have to bake less for my store so my oven isn't running as long.
Ottumwa resident Russell Weeks says that too many families in the area already cannot afford their utility payments.
We are in one of the worst areas economically. And unless something really changes, I don't see a bright future for the area. You can't live without electricity. You can, but then the city will come and condemn your house. That means you've got more homeless people just because of the fact that we have raised rates so much and the wages have not gone up. How is this increase going to help me? How is this increase going to help our city? How is this increase going to help anything except for your business?
The final decision is expected to be issued by February 3rd of next year. The Iowa Utilities Board will hold additional meetings in Osceola, Mason City, Peosta, Spencer, Cedar Rapids, Marshalltown, and in Fort Madison. For Ottumwa Radio News, I'm Nick Davis.